Hello, guys, and welcome in. Yes, so I know I haven't been posting all that much, like literally once a week. I upload a video about the week review, and I know I was going to teach you guys how to do options and things. And I don't know, I just kind of stopped because I've noticed that a lot of people don't actually like to learn this stuff. It's not fun, really. And yeah, it's not like most people don't care about learning these things. And even though they're super very powerful tools to learn, you can also get it on the other parts of YouTube as well. And I also think it's interesting as well because lots of people are getting upset with financial influencers, if you will. And I don't like to think of myself as an influencer. This isn't personal advice. Like, go and do your own due diligence and you can listen to what I say. And if that sounds right to you, go for it. Like, I don't get paid for when you guys listen to me at all, right? But it's just very annoying because there are people out there that are like, oh, bro, this is easy. You know, make money, don't spend a lot, save, don't go in debt, yada yada yada, right? And it's like, that's it. That's what you got to do, and that's all what the financial people tell you. I don't think that's necessarily true, but hey, let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, and if you want me to start posting more things about financial stuff or not. All right. So, anyways, let's begin. All right, and on the fear and greed index, we are at greed territory for this week. So once again, this isn't extreme greed yet. We're still kind of hovering in the middle of greed. So do with that what you want. I'm getting into bigger cap stocks now, actually, and staying away more from the smaller cap stocks. The MMRI, we are falling off a cliff here when it comes to risk for a stock market correction. We're below 250. So we're about the middle of high. So we're still not moderate or low, so there's still a chance of a market correction, but we are coming down. And I also do know that the Fed kind of gave up on its inflation fight, and we're going to go through the US dollar, and we're going to see what's going on with that as well. This right here is the S&P 500 heat map for the 1 week. Everything went up for the week, except for technology. But other than technology and some healthcare, most everything is in the green. We had a wonderful week in the stock market. So good job to all of you guys out there. I am sure you guys all crushed it. So good job. That is fantastic. And if it's altcoin season or not, we are definitely in the middle at 57. We're actually moving up from last week. So we're getting higher towards altcoin season. Now, speaking of altcoin season, let's go to Cronus real quick. So we have to go and use Cronus on TradingView because one, Thinkorswim does not have this, and secondly, Bitrex isn't working anymore. So they've stopped trading it. So we have to use the crypto for Cronus. So anyways, as of right now, we're still kind of waiting for this to break out because it's, went up. Now it's consolidating. We're waiting for this to go hit 15 cents. That's the target for Cronus. And we are still above 50 on the RSI, so that's bullish, but we did inverse, so that's not so good. And MACD is weakening, but I think we're just consolidating into this for a little bit before we break out higher. But we could retrace back to the 50-day at 8.9 cents. So, yes. All right, so this here is our UNG chart on Thinkorswim. We have not been doing very well in UNG. Honestly, my new plan is to just go to $8 and sell calls because all of my $5 puts, they've got exercised. I think I got like 15 cents for them. So we did pretty okay on it, but the low was at 450. I'm getting kind of frustrated with UNG personally. So I'm just gonna just sell calls at $8 for a while because we should retest the 200-day. So that's my plan, just so you guys know. This is me personally. I'm just thinking out loud like, hey, this 200-day, I think is going to keep going down. So it's going to probably bounce off. So let's just go ahead and let's just sell calls. What we have at $8, I'm not going to go in UNG anymore. It's one of my biggest positions in my stock portfolio right now. So we're just going to go ahead and sell calls at $8. That's my plan. So you guys know. This is a pretty bearish looking chart when it comes to it being below the 200-day, the 50, and the 20 EMA. So that's not good. Also, if you go and look below the RSI, it is oversold, but it's coming up sharply, which is good. And the MACD, it's still not doing too much, but it is inversing, which is good down here. But it's still kind of going flat. So don't know how UNG is going to move. If I were you guys, I would be a little cautious on UNG. Now, I do kind of see a descending bullish triangle being formed, and we could see it go higher a little bit. It would be about, what is that? Like $1 higher, if you just go off of this right here. So I don't know. I didn't draw it, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. Anyways, so it should be going at least to $6, maybe $8 over time. Moving on. All right, so this here is something that I am putting in a put for, actually. I am selling a $115 put. I believe that this is going to go to about 120, a little bit more, probably 123. This is definitely a bullish descending wedge. Franco-Nevada just kind of could not break that 200-day moving average, and people are done with it. They're like, all right, well, can't break this 200-day, whatever, bye. And it just got destroyed. So, but it is quickly reclaiming the 20 EMA. I think it's going to make it past the 50, and it might even touch the 200-day moving average. The RSI recovered relatively quickly. The MACD is gaining strength right now. So this is all good things for Franco-Nevada. It just had its dividend. That's not necessarily that great because most people want to buy in before the dividend, but however, they were selling before the dividend. So that's interesting. But yeah, they have their dividends every 3 months. So every 3 months they have their dividend. But their dividend's really not that great. It's like 1.2% or something. So the reason why stocks are shooting up right now is because the Dixie is down. And we do have UUP, which tracks the US dollar index. This is a bullish fund. You can see right here that this bearish ascending wedge was happening, and it went down and pretty much hit this exactly. Bounced off the 200-day, which was support. And now it's going up. So short term, I'm kind of bullish on the US dollar. I think we're going to keep going up on the US dollar, which is going to provide pressure onto stocks. So I know lots of people are like, oh, Jerome Powell gave up. But look at the stocks, guys. Like the charts are saying something different. I think the dollars are going to go back up in price, and things are going to get cheaper as the dollar goes higher. But then again, the RSI is below 50, so that is bearish. And the MACD is also inverted, so that's also bearish. So I guess we'll see if this 200-day can hold up or not. Maybe it's going to retest a few more times and then break that down below, but I'm not sure. So, all right, guys, that is all what I have for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down in the comment section below. Have a great one. Bye.